Ah, I am back for you. It is Frankenstein. Getting a lot of good press. It's kind of strange they didn't just do a proper theatrical release. I think it would have been better than the sort of limited, we watched it on TV, which is always enjoyable. So I'm looking here. This is very close to the Mary Shelley novel, not the monster kind of thing. Really well done. Oscar Isaac is great. I like Guillermo del Toro and how he does things. Christoph Waltz is great. Jacob Elordi, very good as the creatures, odd as that may sound. Charles Dance is great. I mean, there's some really good actors in here. Looks great. Well done. It for me, it slows down um, kind of after the creature becomes live. Uh, so that's a I don't know. I believe it follows the book, but it does kind of slow down at that point, and they tell the story first through Victor Frankenstein's lens, and then from the point where things diverge, you get that side of the story, and then you get the monster side, which it turns out there's an enormous amount of time that elapses, and that's interesting, but it's also very slow. So it slows down. I guess that would be the second act. Overall, very good. Now, what's interesting, this has stood out in my mind since I was young. There was I believe it was a two-part TV mini series. It was over 3 hours when I was a kid. And let me see, came out in '73. I thought it was later than that, and very similar in how they did it in a lot of ways, except when the creature is first created, he's very handsome and and it's not until he starts to decay that it's a problem, but much of the story is very similar. That's so it's called Frankenstein the True Story. I look it up. I mean, Jane Seymour's in it, David McCallum, who else was in there, Leonard Whiting, James Mason, some really stellar actors, from back in the day. Anyway, I'm going a little bit long on this. Definitely enjoyable. It's on Netflix. You got Netflix. Put it on. You get, like I said, it gets a little slow in the second act, but just really well done. Although I don't know how many, I don't think I can watch another Frankenstein movie again in my life. Just too many. I think there's like 200 of them or 2,000. Anyway, good stuff.